Hello, my name is Ralph Heineck. I'm going to describe May 23rd, 2009, as it happened to me. Um, I left from the Potawatomi Casino. I was on my way to a friend's house in the Lower East Side. I just gotten off the phone with the guy who I departed from and his friend. They had gotten on a bus, and I was just checking in with me to see if I was alright. I was like, yeah, I'm alright. I'm almost a block away from my friend's house. I got within a block from my friend's house and I started hearing these vulgar statements uh, directed at apparently at this woman who was there. I didn't really like the sound of that, so I parked my bike on the light post. And I walked up to the porch and asked the person for a cigarette, and the person said, "Yeah, you can have a cigarette as long as you leave once you get it." And I was like, well, how about I have a cigarette and I'll leave when you guys admit that the time for white guys degrading women and minorities is over. And to that I got raised eyebrows, and then we started having a conversation. And around that time, two other people came from the residence that they were at, and they left with one girl who was being verbally abused. And we were still having this conversation, and it didn't seem like it was going anywhere, because they were pretty much trying to justify how they were talking. Uh, to which I was like, well, what, are you guys Nazis or something? And that really ticked them off, and around that time I was thinking, well, these guys are getting kind of hostile with their words, and so I should get out of here. And as I was turning around to leave, one of the guys grabbed me by the arm and threw me down, and the other guy started punching me in the face. And I was down. I couldn't tell at the time, but that's how I fractured my tibia, by landing like square on my knee. And the other guy was just repeatedly hitting me in the eye. And I said to him, "Are you done?" And he's like, "Are you done talking shit?" And I was like, "Well, I guess if it means that you'll stop hitting me in the face, I'm on the ground because I can't do anything." I wasn't talking this calm. I think I was probably like a little bit, maybe like 40 decibels louder, or maybe less. But anyway, yeah. And then they went inside after leaving me on the ground, and some people yelled from their apartment building window that the police were called. And I was like, oh no, because like people are about police. So I hopped to my bike and I tried to ride away, but I fell off my bike, and these two girls came down and sat around me along with this one guy. And I don't know any of their names, but I'd like to thank them very much for helping me out. And I just can't think of how things would have turned out had they not called the police. And I know that both their names start with an A, because they were angels to me. And yeah, and the police came and the ambulance came, but I refused the ambulance ride because I know it's very expensive and I don't have insurance. But I accepted the police ride, and they took me to my house with my bike and dropped me off pretty much just like that. By this time it was almost, the light was coming out. My girlfriend was quite upset, and then later on that day, around 11:30 a.m., we went to the hospital, to the emergency room, and several hours after that's where I learned that I fractured my tibia in 3 places, and that I wasn't going to be able to walk or put any weight on it for 6 to 8 weeks. So we're dealing with that right now, or at least I am. So is Aaron, consequently, because we live together. But anyway, we're having an event on the 28th and possibly the 27th, a rummage sale, a potluck, music show, and a raffle. I guess you would call it a contest, a raffle thing. But anyways, if you'd like more details, you can contact us at Facebook or at the YouTube or whatever you would like, however you would like to contact us. If you can't make it on the 28th, please, and you would like to contribute, please do so at the paypal.com account under aarondaisy@gmail.com, and all the information will be underneath this video. And again, I'd like to thank all those who have contributed to helping us, and I'd like to also thank people who keep us in their thoughts, and people who fight the good fight to eliminate or at least alleviate the damages that have been done for the sake of living in a harmonious and just world. I guess that's all for right now, but there'll be more, and there should be, or maybe there shouldn't be, but there will be more. Thank you. Good night, and good luck.